The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. The country mouse lives in a peaceful countryside, his home in a hollow tree. Every morning, he ventures outside to admire the beauty of nature, watching the flowers and grass swaying in the breeze, feeling very content. He occasionally searches for provisions and brings them home when food runs low. One day, the country mouse wrote a letter inviting his friend from the bustling city to visit. When the city mouse arrived, the country mouse joyfully presented the barley and wheat he had collected from the fields and granaries, saying,
"You're welcome to stay as long as you like. There's plenty of food here, more than enough to satisfy. After eating, we can go play in the forest."
The city mouse looked at the food and asked, "Is this what you eat daily? It would be best if you came to see my home. Every meal has a feast of delicacies from land and sea. Why don't we head there now? I live in a city with cinemas, museums, and many tall buildings to explore. Let me host you properly, and you'll see how exciting it is to live there." Upon hearing this, the country mouse became very excited. So the two mice arrived in the city, navigating through the bustling streets until they reached a splendid building. The city mouse proudly declared, "This is my beautiful home, isn't it?" The country mouse exclaimed,
Wow! Amazing! But where will we sleep tonight?
At that moment, the city mouse led the country mouse down a long path through a smelly drain. Finally, they arrived in a kitchen where the table was filled with various dishes. It turned out that the city mouse's home was in a dark hole at the base of the wall. Then the two mice climbed onto the table, laden with delicious food the country mouse had never seen before: steamed fish, dumplings, vegetables of all kinds, and a delightful large cake. The city mouse said, "See, there are plenty of sumptuous dishes in the city. Let's eat." The two mice began to enjoy the food on the table. Suddenly, the door opened, and a group of people walked in. Some shouted, and some chased the two mice with brooms, frightening them. They hurried in panic and jumped off the table, finally rushing into a hole in the corner of the wall. On the next day, the frightened country mouse said,
Although there are beautiful houses and delicious food here, I can't bear this tense life. I'd rather return to the countryside, eat rough grains, and live freely.
The country mouse picked up its luggage and returned to the countryside.